Good day, fellow language educators. It has been a long time. We are back in the game after a long time hiatus. I hope everyone is doing well, including your loved ones. Let me introduce myself once more. I'm Professor Noel Yu, an English language educator, a communication consultant, and an academic leader. I've been in the industry for almost 2 decades, and I'm very passionate to train and develop more teachers towards becoming competent individuals. Yes, we are working on the campaign Your Competence, Our Success program. Welcome to this powerful space where your perspective matter, brought to you by Your Next, committed to provide you educational videos where learning and teacher expertise meet. Today is an exciting episode because some of our fellow language educators are given the opportunity to ask questions. I understand that many of our language educators are the ones asking questions to their students, but just a little spin, we are going to have questions coming from them and we're going to give our thoughts on each of these. Without much further delay, let's have the first question coming from Miss Shayne Emma Rebollos.
Hi everyone, I'm Shayne and I'm working in an inclusion department in an international school here in Thailand. Prof, my question is, if you could go back to your younger self who just started working as a teacher, what advice could you give then based on what you know now? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Teacher Shane, for that very interesting question. Happy to be asked. Quite a few pieces of advice I can give, backed by experiences for more than two decades. I have so many confessions to make, but how I wish I could have been more considerate, more compassionate, and more approachable teacher when I was younger. You know, when you're a fresh graduate, you're definitely idealistic, you live by the rules, and you live by the dot. Deadline is deadline. So I really believe that a master was once a disaster. I want a direct response, I'll say, understand your role in your students' lives. They don't go unnoticed. So everything you do, everything you give to your students will follow you everywhere. Well, there's a point in our lives where we start from somewhere or from scratch, and so no regrets. After all, we learn from our experiences. Most importantly, I'd like to say to my younger self to see a bigger picture of everything, that it's not always about you. Look at the entirety of the situation and that you're just a piece of a puzzle and that everything is a part of a whole big bloated picture. So it's all about synergy, that you cannot do it alone and that you are a part of a bigger picture.
Just another piece of the puzzle. Just another part of the frame.
Thank you very much, Teacher Shane, for allowing me to share my own narrative as to what piece of advice I could give to my younger self. Stay tuned as we feature another question in our next segment. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you learned something from this episode. This is Professor Noel Yu signing off. If you are new to this channel, please hit like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.